Oh, snap.
See, I told you it's coming in hot.
Oh, we're here.
All right,
52,
we are here.
52.
We are here.
52. World of Controversy podcast, the world's most controversial podcast. Episode 52. I'm Germ Griffin. How you doing, Rob?
Woo! This is the great J. Rob.
Absolutely.
And
dang, I was supposed to join the live.
oh, hold on.
Oh, we don't.
Got it. Hold on.
Yeah,
Awesome. Wow. We getting it done. Listen, we got some really good guests today. We got Julian Rob here, of course. But let me tell y'all something. We got one of the hottest bands in the city with us today. Yeah, we got 3 different guests here. We got Suede Lace, which is a really fantastic band. Julian's just trying to get some situations together and everything. You can hear the Matrix going on right now, but don't worry, it's all gonna work out. Yeah, someone gonna have to mute their stuff because I can hear myself.
I did. Check. You
Awesome.
sure you hit mute? I don't think you hit mute.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's good now.
You know,
That's
52
mine is
episodes of this podcast has been going on.
Far left. Yeah.
And we're super excited to be here.
That's yours, bro. That's yours.
All right, well,
Hey, but listen, I want y'all to.
mute yours in. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Listen, I know it's gonna be a good episode.
All right.
Awesome. So someone still gotta mute themselves, right?
Wait, that's why.
Yeah, I think his joint.
All right,
man.
there's some technical difficulties for the beginning. All right.
I'm not even on.
Give her that mic.
Check.
Is that better?
Oh, wait.
World of Controversy podcast 52. Rob, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. This is an honor to have my favorite band,
Suede Lace.
Suede Lace. Yes.
Well, we got 3 members of the band here. Could y'all please introduce yourselves?
What's good? I'm Swing and I'm hearing feedback. I don't know why.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Shay Love, and it's nice to be here, hanging out on the podcast.
With feedback. Ask them, do y'all hear feedback?
Yes.
We're live right now on Instagram, everybody. We working on it. Don't worry. I hear myself like 2-3 times, but don't worry. We getting it done. Oh, there we go.
That's what
There
it
we go.
was.
It was
All
the
right.
volume.
We all good.
Listen, I know people gonna hear us today. We got a lot to say. Dom.
Hey, I'm Dominic, casual keyboard guy for Suede Lace. So, I'm ready to jump in this podcast and let y'all with some knowledge.
Awesome. Listen, we're here because we're actually gonna be talking about toxic relationships in music. So whether or not music is perpetuating toxic relationships, what's going on with toxic relationships, and some celebrities that have been in the news recently that may have been influenced by the modern music. We're gonna get this band to kind of give their insight on what's popping off. As of toxic relationships. We're gonna get into their personal lives a little bit and hear about what Suede Lace been up to. Rob, but talk to me, man. What you think about the toxic relationships? Are they increasing, decreasing? What's up?
Oh, they're definitely not decreasing for sure. If you look around, they're definitely increasing for sure. And I think we got a heavy influence from music, exactly. I mean, especially. And I think we do got an influence when you come on, watching, movies and TV shows as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I agree completely. I think that makes sense. I mean, it's just a crazy influence, as of, what's going on to our people and what age we're, really watching. I know for me, I'm going to say something that, always make people, turn their heads. I honestly think growing up in, the reality TV show era kind of affected, a lot of people my age brains. Like, you know what I mean? Like the late mid 90s kids, like we really saw like the Jersey Shores and stuff at an age we really should not have been really watching that type of content. You know what I mean? We really should not have been. And I think it affected us. And there's no celebs out here that we don't know their relationship status and we don't know about their crazy relationship. And that wasn't the case back in the day. You know what I mean? Do anyone want to say anything about this?
Yeah, I say something because I grew up basically late 80s, early 90s, so I was a part of that generation that like was right before that Jersey Shore and like Real House, like all those wild shows. And I must say, like back in that time, like we had like, you know, at least a solid like TV was like the Cosbys, Family Matters. You know what I mean? If you go a little bit off, you get like Step by Step, Full House. So, you know, we kind of had a nice mix of like family oriented shows where the husband and wife were, you know, married couples with their kids. Now, it was some dysfunction. You had like Married with Children. You had Roseanne. So you had like some shows that had a little dysfunction, but it still gave you that idea of like, you know, at least a normal family. And when you start bringing in those other shows that we just mentioned, man, it just went left. And talking about toxicity, like, you know, those shows, I think they literally were, that was the reason for them. Like, they literally, the ratings were higher because of the toxicity. And some of those shows literally have been going on they still going on. I think Jersey Shore is still going on now. And it's, and I don't know why. Like,
I never watched it.
It's not a bad show, but it's just like, it's just full of toxic. Like, it's, I'll let Shay say something about it because she loves shows like this.
She does.
I actually don't. But it's funny because I don't know, you know, you have that notion of like art imitating life or life imitating art. And it's just like, what came first? Are these shows reflective of how we're just living, or is the way we live like actually influenced by these shows? It's a little bit of both, I think. And I think definitely like the craziness of social media and reality TV has definitely influenced the way we interact with one another, for sure. In fact, like something that was said earlier about we know what's going on in relationships and celebrity relationships, like
Jesus,
you know, way more than we should know. And it's actually trickling into the way we interact in our own personal relationships, because the whole point of social media is to influence, but it's influencing in a negative way. So it's not really helpful.
So with that being said, like what artists right now would y'all say is known for, you know, carrying that toxic trait? You know,
oh boy, you just hit in my alley,
I'm trying to get straight to it. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna let that simmer a little bit.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
I'll swing the
that.
guests asking questions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo, this is what Germ said about one of our dressed to answer him a question. Yo, all right, but back to our topic. All right, our artists. And I'm about to name the king of this toxicity movement. My boy, I gotta say, The Weeknd.
Oh
wow! I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't expecting that, bro.
What you thought I was gonna say?
I don't know. Someone like
KeKe.
Tell us why.
Elaborate.
Tell us why.
Elaborate. I mean, if you listen to a lot of The Weeknd songs, he bring like that darker tone into his music, and you get into some of them songs, he definitely brings some of a lot of the toxicity. And yes, he do got a few songs that talk about, you know, love and passion and everything, but it's more toxic.
Oh, I got something. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Shay, before you do that, we got some comments in here, and Kenny actually was supposed to be here. Shout out to Kenny. He said audio breaking up sometimes.
Oh. Audio
We
breaking up.
we don't need audio breaking up now.
Oh, maybe it's on your
It's just a live. Hey man, Kenny, I wish you were here, man. But yeah, you gonna get the recording, dog. It's gonna be nice and crispy for you, right?
F you, Kenny.
So we're live right now.
We gotta handle some of this audio stuff. Hold on.
Yeah, don't worry. You can always listen to World of Controversy podcast on Spotify, Podchaser, and wherever else you find a podcast. WOC_pod. Rob.
All right. So, what was you gonna say though? I want to.
So when you just said the weekend, it made me think about a song that actually was on the women's side, very toxic, right? And I don't know if it was that song "The Weekend" by SZA, because the whole concept of the song is basically sharing a man. Like, so it's a lot of that happening in life now, especially out here. Atlanta is very well known for women are okay, because there's so many women for every one man, one straight man, I should say, in Atlanta. That women, this notion of like, okay, you get them on these days, I get them on these days, like we got custody of a child or something like that. That's a very common phenomenon that I don't know if SZA just brought it to light with that song, or if it just made it like the song made it okay. So that's something like, you know.
I'm about to pass it over to Germ.
Yeah.
The red pill guy.
No.
Uh-oh.
Whenever I start talking red pill stuff, people want to start acting retarded like they don't know what I'm talking about, hypergamy and the rest of this stuff. Okay?
Red pill.
Listen. So here's the thing. There's a psychologist that has a definition of what a toxic relationship is, right? Any relationship between people who don't support each other, where there's conflict, and one seeks to undermine the other, and a lack of cohesiveness.
Okay.
There was one time they did a IG poll with over 100 responses from LSE students. Now, LSE, I assume, is some type of university or college, might be a high school. Anyway, they did an IG poll. Roughly 82% of the participants have said they were a part of a toxic relationship at one time. Now, what do you think about this, Dom? What's going on with this number, and what's up with this statistic? 82% seems kind of high.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, it's definitely odd, but like y'all said, it's just a testament of just the environment. You know, you got Bad Girl Club, you got Real Housewives of Atlanta, California, you know, all these different types of reality shows, and literally people watch these shows and they believe that's real life. So they start acting it out, because once you start focusing your mind on these things subliminally, is getting into your psyche. And once you get into your relationship, next thing you know, you're acting out some of those things, or it creates a mindset in people. So some women to see these women and how they get dressed up and how they live their lifestyle, and they try to be that when their means are not there. So therefore, you get with a man, you want to live this lavish lifestyle, and you working at McDonald's.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Like, if you want that lifestyle, you literally have to, like, these people, most of them either married somebody rich, or they probably had a slow come up, or they had a quick come up. It could have, like, you know, been a social like Cardi B. You know, she was chilling. She was on the show, you know, kind of not making too much noise. Next, you know, she did a couple good songs, got with the right producers. Now she blew up. But what I'm saying is, she didn't start there. Now
started as
rich.
a stripper.
She started low as a stripper, and you know, now she's like a big time celebrity. But my thing is, girls see that and they want to be her where she is a celebrity, but they don't want to take that climb to get up. So what happens when they get in a relationship with a guy? It could be the greatest dude, and it becomes toxic because they want to be at that status, but they don't want to grow to get there. They want the other person to kind of, I guess
they don't want to go through the process.
They want their man to buy, like, you know, buy him a Birkin bag. You know,
right.
I said that for Kenny.
Right.
And like everybody can't.
Why is girl Birkin?
Are you trying to put him out?
I can't.
No.
Well, I'm saying Kenny doesn't like that. Kenny is like,
okay.
Yeah, he always comments about stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, who has money for a Birkin bag? You know what I mean? And it's like, that's nice to have when you get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, I don't want to take too much, but the sum of all up, I think that number is so high because people are just influenced by what they see, and they just don't want to work for nothing anymore. They want to hand it to them, and it's unfortunate.
But yet they're the prize. I'm sorry.
Ooh. I love it.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
I actually have some serious thoughts about that whole notion of the prize. Like,
man.
Yeah, that whole mindset. I don't care who's saying it, a man or woman, it's toxic. Period. Like it's
That's a
literally toxic. Like anybody that thinks, why would I be in a relationship where I feel as though I'm the prize? Like,
But you can't be the prize?
no. What I'm saying is we both should be a prize. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ooh.
yeah. Like if I feel like
man.
if you as a man feel like you're the prize, why you with me who ain't really about nothing? And if I feel like I'm the prize, why am I with you who you aren't even on my level? You not a prize either. So I just think that that's a harmful way of thinking. Like
Toxic.
yeah, it's completely toxic.
Yo.
It's not going to do anything. That way of thinking is not going to do anything but poison your relationship because
So-
you think
this
you're
is
better than the
getting
person that
good.
you're with, and why do you want to be with them then?
So, but
Okay.
but why? My thing is, no, I mean that's accurate. Like I feel like if anything, like if the situation is right, shout out to John. He said Shay spitting with the clapping Johns. I get that, but
Yo,
my thing is, women don't get that. Like they claim up and down that they are the prize because they have the cookie.
Ooh.
And I don't know. It's like sex good and all that, but like
What happens after it's over?
exactly. And my thing is like I feel like any woman can get swept off their feet and be put in a situation, right? I feel like with a man, like if like let's say you put a man and you put a woman and you strip them of everything, so they're like a bum, right? They have nothing. Who's getting saved first?
that woman because
That
of the
woman.
intrinsic value.
And that woman, right? That woman can get saved and get put into a position where they're taken care of.
Mm.
And it's like,
But can she take care of herself? Right?
nah, she don't got nothing, so she can't take care of herself. But that's where Shay comes in, and it's like if the situation is right. Like I hate the term too, as far as the prize. I only speak on it because like that's like a major thing that girls like to talk about, and it's like, as a man, we want peace, and so if anything, we want women to provide peace, and if a woman can provide peace, then him as a man, should be able to, take care of everything else, man.
Well, you speak on something I always talk about, man. A man that don't got no peace in his home, in his relationship, he's not staying.
That's a
Point
fact.
blank.
Did anybody else follow the? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, anybody else follow what?
The whole two bums on a what is it?
Wait,
I was trying to
wait a
figure out
minute.
where was that.
Wait a minute. What is this going on?
No,
I
he's
didn't-
just commenting on him.
Bums on an island.
No,
you
that
didn't,
sounds
you
like a
didn't
good
get my
joke.
analogy.
It's-
Who's gonna
As
get
analogy.
rescued? I didn't.
As a man, so
wait,
no, she was talking about the bums analogy. So what I meant to say, because I know I went everywhere, it's like a man has to figure it out. Like there ain't no help. Like a man can't get help. He has to figure it out. He has no choice to figure it out. I feel like a woman. Dang, everything okay?
Yeah, a woman.
I feel like a woman will get taken care of eventually.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
and then
okay.
So as
alright.
far as the prize, my thing is like, what makes a woman the default of being the prize by default when a man has to figure it out? And if you get into the right situation, a man is going to take care of you and provide you with everything you need. So therefore, I feel like the man would be that default prize. That's just how I feel.
I feel like, to be honest, like I don't like the prize thing anyway because, like Shay said, like it's like who is the prize? Like a man, a woman. Like I don't like to differentiate. That my thing is, I feel like women believe they're the prize sometimes because they have this delusion of just society, and it's like if I get my eyebrows done, my eyelashes done, get my hair right, if I wear the sexy clothes, if I work out. Yeah, I mean, if I do all these things, that makes me the prize. But then, they don't know how to cook. They can't clean. They don't have any work ethic. They can't take care of, themselves. Like, it's like all that surface stuff. All that does is lead you into toxicity because you could be the baddest girl, but then like you don't want to like give a man peace. So you think because you look so pretty, like all your friends like, you know, the guys' friends are like, oh man, she bad. But then you get home and, you know, you can't even get a, you know, a hot meal, or, you know what I mean, you can't even, like, you know, get your back rubbed. You know, just something that's simple, you know, but you put all this effort into this glam, this, you know, trying to be something. And my thing is, like, instead of trying to be the prize, like, as far as your looks, like, be a prize in your mindset. I love an educated woman. I love a woman that, you know, like, is, has her emotions under control. I love a woman that can have an intellectual conversation. There's so many other things that you can value. Like, that would be a prize to me. A woman that has good, you know, I'm a Christian, so a good Christian values.
Amen.
So the thing
Amen.
is, like, you know, the looks is great. Don't get me wrong. I like the girl, you know, to look good, you know, look good for
Amen.
yourself. But my thing is, when I think of prize, I think about so many different things. And, you know, and Shay can speak on this, but, like, it's like, you know, having a career path, having a bank account, you know, having, you know, a savings account. It's certain things. They know how to invest. You know, just mindset things, you know, or even, like, I'll give one that's a little spicy, like understanding that sometimes a man just want quiet time. You know, sometimes I just want to sit at home and just relax. And it's not saying I don't want to be with you, I'm not there with you, but sometimes I just need my own time just to collect myself. So a woman that masters that, or let me just leave my man alone. You know, I'll give y'all an example. I'm married. So the other day, I'm chilling, you know, upstairs playing my game. And my wife literally brought me like a bowl of ice cream, and it was like she makes like this cookie, and she brought me a bowl of ice cream and this cookie, and just literally dropped it off, gave me a kiss, and left. And that was like,
Like,
very
she left?
good. She just left the room, and
That's
I thought
crazy.
she could have sat there,
Brought
she coulda-
food and left.
She
That's
could
it.
like she could have chilled with me, but she literally brought the food, left, and maybe like about 30 minutes later she came back and asked me, was I okay? I said yes, and she left again.
That's crazy. Yo, none of my girls ever leave.
So I
That's
said,
the
oh
crazy part.
snap, and that really shocked me to the point where even though like we had a long day, and I just wanted to come home, play my game for a little while, and just be at peace. And not saying she couldn't be with me, but she understood the concept of giving a man peace. And literally, she brought me food. Like, it's like I said, I got a dope wife, but and that's how you kind of break that prize thing. Because I would do the same thing for her. You know what I mean? She's out with her friend right now. You know, and that's her time to relax. That's what she loves to do. I'm not bothering her. She can stay out as long as she wants. But I mean, I don't want to go too far. But when you talk about prize, that's prize topics. Like, you know, giving each other peace. Like, letting people, you know, have their own personal space. But, like, I don't want to keep going, but unless somebody else say something.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Okay.
So
got
do you
something for me?
think Cardi B, you know, started
Uh-huh.
some of that? I mean, she did say in that song WAP, she don't cook, she don't clean. You mentioned women talking about they don't cook, they don't
Well, the
clean.
thing is-
and talking about, you know, she got that WAP though. So
Yeah,
come on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Having a WAP is nice, you know. I'm not gonna lie. And my thing is, I'm not gonna say because I'm married, but I love that song. Anyway,
Facts.
Now
Facts.
going back to our
Facts.
but my
episode.
thing is, when you say you don't cook, you don't clean, like, why would you want that to be a theme? Like, my thing is, when you're raising your kids and you're preparing your daughters, your sons to be husband and wives, that's just normal. Like, let's normalize teaching your kid how to cook. Let's normalize teaching your kid how to clean. We don't want to push that theme. Cardi B has a great big voice in the music industry, so people are influenced by her. So why would you push that theme when it's something literally that she probably home cooking and cleaning?
Let me. Can I please?
That's
chime
because
in?
she's rich.
So here's the thing, and it's a couple things that you said that I want to like touch on.
Oh, man.
So no, this is good.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Like there is an expression that used to frustrate me so bad because I'm like, dang, this is kind of true. It's an expression that says, "Hoes be winning," and it's in the messaging that women get is that hoes be winning. Whether you are a woman that kind of more closely aligns with a hoe or one that doesn't, because I don't align with that per se, but in my, you know, when I was single, I would say the same thing. I'm like, dang, like it seems like hoes be winning. Chicks that are basically eye candy, bait, you know, their exterior is all of that. Those are the ones that get chosen. Meanwhile, women who, maybe work for everything. Me personally, I've never been the type of woman that would, no shade to anyone who does, but I've never been the type of woman that had my hand out. I grind for mine. I earn everything that I have. I work, you know what I mean? But it's like the chicks with their hands out be getting fed, and that's what it looks like. But that's also the messaging that's going out to a lot of girls. And basically you got to be shiny on the outside. So there is really nothing beyond that, honestly, like, because it looks like if I do this, I'm a win. So let me do this, because who doesn't want to win? You know what I mean? It's the easier way. Now, you might not have anything between your ears. You might not have anything good to say. You might not have a skill that's can be appreciated by any one man or female, male or female. You might not have anything like that, but that's what is selling. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm sorry, not that's what's selling. That's what's being sold to women. You know what I mean? That whole image. Cardi B, she says what she says on her records, but best believe it's just a poem. It ain't nothing but a poem. That girl is a mom. She's a wife. She cooks. She goes to her kids' school and graduations and things like that. She's selling an image. Now, maybe she's not even true to that anymore, because she's a woman just like anyone else who comes to a place of evolution. She's not 20 years old no more. She's a wife and a mom and a 30-year-old woman. So with that comes a level of maturity. And she has a lot to lose, and she has a lot of responsibility on her shoulders. So with that comes a certain level of maturity. So Cardi B might be selling this image. I mean, look at Future. Future was literally still rapping about promethazine and lean and all this stuff. And he was like, I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
It's all a lie, but it's what goes out there, and that's influencing a lot of these men and women out here, young men and women out here, and it's just a lie.
Yeah.
Period.
Especially in our culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, it's a time for a quick break. And then we're going to get back, and it's about to get even juicier.
Facts.
Oh, wow.
Facts.
Next time we come on, we can do a mini Suede Lace concert, maybe like a couple songs.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
let's go.
All right, y'all. We're back. We're back. We're black in the mix. Black in the mix.
Black, y'all, and non-black, y'all.
Blackity black.
Blackity black. Black
All
on
black.
black. Yeah. We are all black in here, too.
Yeah, Kenny's he's Cuban.
We're the Controversy Podcast, episode 52. My name is Germ Griffin. We got Julian Rob on the track. Hey, I'm super excited because we got Philly's finest band, an R&B band called Suede Lace. Super excited to have them on. 3 of the members are here. And we're just talking about toxicity, toxic relationships, music influence in toxic relationships. And it's turning out to be a pretty good show, right, Rob?
Oh, yes, it is. It's an honor to have you guys on here. Like, from the moment I first met you guys, oh man, y'all helped me through a lot. Can I give a personal story?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Personal story. When I
Facts,
first came to the Bayou,
Man.
I got out of a toxic relationship.
I
He can tell you.
I know.
Oh.
I know. He told me about
Oh.
it. Yeah, he
Oh
definitely told me
yeah, I
about it.
got out of toxic. It was real toxic.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, I had to console my man. Because he came in, cause the thing is, what I saw about the relationship was he brought her to the Bayou.
I remember.
And it was a strong connection where, my man was smiling ear to ear.
Wait. No, you bring another experience.
Oh.
No.
That's the other toxic relationship. Hold up, bro.
No.
Oh.
That was not a toxic.
Oh.
That one was not toxic though.
Wait.
So that was the good one.
He wasn't supposed to.
Oh
Okay,
man.
let the host
Somebody take the mic.
Let
Take
the
the
host.
mic. Take the mic.
Bum.
So I got this. I know.
No, let Julian say it.
Let me explain. Let me explain because
I remember. So
Dom seen something different that day.
that wasn't the story. I remember the story. So
hold on. Let me tell
They telling his story.
He
They
still was
telling
happy.
his story. story.
Yeah.
All I said was he was happy, so I mean.
You messed up by talking to him. I know the story.
Dom said he was happy. That's all he seen.
So he wasn't happy?
That's all
I don't
he
know the
seen.
story.
Wait. I'm talking about when I first came and
To
saw
the
you
bayou.
guys.
See, I got you, bro. I got you. Watch this. So Julian came to the bayou, and like he brought this.
No.
It was two
If y'all don't
girls.
let this man tell his own story.
It was two girls, and he wanted to try the.
Whoa.
It was a poly. No, that wasn't.
Oh, 2 girls.
But you didn't you did the poly? Wasn't you the one that?
What the?
Don't listen to him, y'all.
Hold on.
He don't know what he's talking about.
Germ.
Polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy.
No.
See how they do? See how they do?
Polygamy.
Polygamy.
Poly.
I was
Polyamory.
never on no polygamy. That ain't even what I stand
That
for.
wasn't the story. Oh, I thought I knew the story.
What? Yo, you're putting
yeah,
out false
tell the
information
story.
out here.
Yeah, that wasn't just. I'm sorry.
Dang.
He didn't show.
Y'all making me look bad too,
He
yo.
didn't- I'm sorry.
That's
Sweating hard.
He
Sweating
looking
hard,
bad.
y'all.
Y'all make me look like I'm some.
I'm sorry. He didn't come in with 3 women.
Yo.
It wasn't that.
Never go.
Yo,
That wasn't it. I'm sorry, bro. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's have Julian tell us.
Julian, what happened with this relationship? And then we gotta get into a personal story because I heard you guys were gonna talk about you guys' personal relationships and how your music has helped y'all get out or get into situations and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
a lot of vagina.
Oh boy.
Oh man, my man said it right there. He said he
Yeah,
living
a lot
the full
of
band
vagina,
life.
A lot of vaginal entry. Okay.
Wow.
Vaginal intercourse touching.
Wait.
Go ahead, Julian.
Oh.
Go ahead, Julian.
All right.
Supposed to be
So
after the
let me
jazz
finish my
bands. What you
story
mean?
before y'all interrupted and messed it up.
We're sorry.
And then giving false information out.
He's sweating so
Got me
hard. He's sweating so hard.
Germ, chill.
You are.
No. I mean, it is hot in here. It is hot in here, and we got these lights, so they gonna
Stop.
come on, bro. You sweating
Go ahead,
too.
I want to hear the polygamy story.
All right. Yeah, no
Oh,
polygamy.
my ribs.
No. I was in toxic relationship. It was real toxic. You know, a lot of times when you talk about toxic relationship, they do talk about the men, but they don't talk about the women as much. But
It'd be the women though. It'd be
there is a lot of toxic women out there.
bust the windows out your car.
Yeah.
But you gotta accept the toxicity to be in that relationship and stay in it.
No,
That's true.
Y'all ready for this or
No.
Whoa, Germ.
You don't gotta accept
Let me
being
finish
toxic.
this first, and then we can go hop into
All
that.
right.
So,
yeah.
Hell no.
So yeah.
People looking at me crazy after I said that, but I'm just saying,
I'm
you
people.
gotta love yourself 100%. But
Yes,
anyway,
you do. But let me finish off. I was coming out of a toxic relationship. Man, when you give your heart to somebody, and it's like,
I think he about to
and talk
cry.
louder.
You think he gonna make it through the podcast?
I don't think so.
yo, stop.
See
We
how
not
they
finished.
do? See how they
keep this
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, Shay, I see what you go
See?
through.
Okay.
We'll give him 1 more minute.
Right. Go
All
ahead.
right. But when you give your heart to somebody and it's like it's being abused, man, that hurts a lot.
Yeah. Facts.
So one night, this man called me, come to the bayou. First time going to bayou, we saw this lady. What's her name again?
I don't even
Love.
know.
Lovey.
Lovey.
No. What is it? Love. It was something.
Yeah,
with love.
love.
Was she the person that was like the bartender?
No, it was the she was a singer.
She
We
had
went
a
to
little-
sing.
Yeah, he had a little dump truck.
And it was like
She might, and no, I think she was.
It was like in the middle of the week, bro.
She
Like,
black,
I don't
right?
know. She only performed
Black.
that once.
Yeah,
She
she used to do
performed
that
that
same
once.
song.
Year, yeah.
I'm coming.
she only performed that once, and I saw the vibe of the bayou and everything, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I think you guys, I saw my second time.
Maybe it was
going.
Simone. Oh snap.
Was it
That's
someone?
exactly who it was.
I think that is.
Oh,
Snap. Next Suede Lacer.
yeah.
You guys, I saw the second performance, man, and I was still going through it, and I saw you guys. Y'all put a whole different vibe in that area, like
Wow.
especially when y'all did the X Factor.
Oh yeah.
Or you was feeling that song. You was going through
Oh man, I was feeling it. And that's like y'all specialty. I gotta say, like, it's something y'all do to that song that just make it stand out.
All right. We got the performer next time, though.
Yes.
I'm mad. I'm still frozen. Like, it's pissing me off, but whatever. No, I was just saying on the live version, I'm still frozen, but it's fine.
Awesome. So now that he told his story, I want you guys to open up. How has music affected you guys' toxic relationships, if you were ever in one? And did you being a part of a band or even just listening to music in your personal life, did that help get you in one, out of one? What happened?
Man, so when Suede, I can always, like, so for me, when Suede Lace started, I was actually on the tail end of a relationship. And I will say, being in a band, because at the time it was six of us. It was, it was me, Dom, Kenny, Shay, Jazz, and Simone. So, like, 3 guys, 3 girls.
Okay.
And so, at the time, we was getting it in. Like, we had rehearsals. Like, whoa, pause.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah,
that.
like not like
Got me.
Wait, is it the same Simone we just talked about?
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Same.
wow.
Oh wow, it's a small world.
Yeah. So, but no, seriously, being in a band where we were having rehearsals and stuff on a weekly basis, which was putting work in, especially as a new band. We were kind of like the quarantine band.
Yeah.
And so, gigs weren't happening. So we were, rehearsing. We would go to Jersey, like, every Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, getting it in. And, as far as the relationships, like, yeah, like, you have to really, your partner has to understand, like, what you do. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be out late, especially on a Friday, not coming back to the crib till like 1, 2 a.m. sometimes. And literally, like, we was just, doing music and eating and just having fun. Like, literally,
a lot more eating.
A lot more eating. It was, yeah. Like,
Some wings.
So let me break that down a little bit. So Simone literally would cook these feasts, and we like, girl, we gotta practice. I mean, she would have fried chicken, like macaroni and cheese, collard greens,
Still
Cornbread. That cornbread was
And
good.
she could throw down?
And, when I tell you, this girl, she definitely can throw down. And,
That mac and cheese was good, too.
just to the point where we
I ain't
literally
gonna
would
hold you.
eat, and then as soon as we get on our instruments, we just fall asleep. I'm gonna let Swing finish, but her cooking was amazing. It's not better than my wife's. But-
Amen.
Oh,
I like how we split that in there.
Gotta pivot real quick.
no, he know his wife is gonna kill him if he said that.
facts,
He said he ain't
facts,
starting no
facts.
toxic
He know his wife is gonna kill him when he go home. He say,
I don't have a toxic relationship, and I'm not trying to make it one.
Facts.
Oh, okay.
Facts. Yeah. Won't do the
You want
toxic.
that ice cream and a cookie?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
look, he
Like, do that little thing you did last night. Yeah, do it again.
Look, he's trying to go home, make some sweet loving to his wife. That's what he's trying to go home to. Trying to go home like, baby, she give him a nice rub, and then they handle their business.
That ice cream in the cup.
The ice cream and the cookie, though. He said he need that piece.
Shout out to Chair Bear.
Okay, so Shay, what's going on? The toxic relationship situation. Did you ever find yourself in one, and did the band or any music situations
Shay
ever?
has one. I hope she talks
Oh,
about
he's
it.
Right,
rubbing
I
his
hope it
hands.
happens. She says his name.
Good.
He about to expose you, Shay.
Say his name.
Come
No,
on.
no. I would say, well, I'm not in a toxic relationship now. But actually, like Swing, similar to Swing, like early in the game when Suede Lace was forming, I'm not even gonna say I was in a toxic relationship. I was in a situationship, most likely. Like, that's the
I've been
probably
a couple of those.
Yeah, probably that's probably the best term or label for it. And thankfully, letting that go. And the immediate next thing that like I turned to was music. I remember Dom actually called me and hit me up like, yo, it's nothing else to do. It's the pandemic. We about to go live on Facebook and just play. Do you want to come sing? I'm like, yes, because I ain't have anything going on like most people at that time. And that's just kind of when the band and music really like kind of went to another level for me personally. Like, music kind of I don't know if I want to say music saved me because that sounds like a cliche, but it just
No,
really,
music save you.
it really like it really
can.
brought in some real positive energy into my life. That was the beginning of that. So from toxic to positivity. So
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because me and Shay actually started a band together. It was called Dom and Shay.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Trash.
actually got a YouTube channel. And, we don't have a lot of followers or viewers because we kind of only did maybe about 5 or 6 videos. But it was just a dope environment because you had 2 people that, just loved the platform, which is YouTube. And we love music, so we said, well, let's put our talents together and see what comes out of it. But the thing was, literally, that kind of springboarded us into what Suede Lace is, because literally, like, once I got called, it's funny how Suede Lace came together. I got called to do a sub-in for a gig for a keyboard player that I think had got COVID. So when I came to that gig, Swing was the drummer and Kenny was the guitar player, but Kenny had just started playing at my church, which is how I got the call, because he said, hey, I got a keyboard player that's at my church. So I got called to the rehearsal. Swing was there. Swing remembered me from like years ago in church. I didn't know Jazz or Simone, but that's like we literally had a rehearsal for this particular gig. I invited Shay to come chill with us because she was my music partner, and literally we just vibed so well that night that we literally started a band on a whim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Kenny brought
Wow.
Simone and Simone brought Jazz in, and that's kind of how
Yeah.
it.
Dom, when you gonna start singing again though?
Huh?
When you gonna start singing again?
0 out of 10. Would not recommend it.
He won't.
Loving you.
Oh my.
Woo! Come on!
Easy cause you're beautiful. I'm singing to my wife.
Come
Hey,
on!
man.
Oh, he about to go home and get some cookies.
No.
And he got the right
man.
song, loving you.
She like Usher.
Manny
She
Riperton.
like Usher.
Oh.
I don't like Usher. I don't like what Usher been doing.
Man.
Oh, we were supposed to talk about that.
Oh snap!
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold
Say
on.
the singer, not me.
Yeah.
I'm about to do background. Stay
Wait.
tuned.
But is it Usher's fault?
We're still waiting on him to do that.
You know what?
Is it Usher's
You know what?
fault?
Shay, pass me that mic.
Is it Usher's fault?
I feel like Usher has a part to do with it because
Does he? He's just a celebrity. He was just innocent.
No, because
She
like,
came to his show.
but he do like even like he did it to Jasmine Sullivan. Like, you saw when Jasmine Sullivan was dancing on him, and who else he tried to do? I feel like he just tries to. I feel like he be attacking. Like he be knowing people be in relationships, and he be trying
We
to
will
test
not
them.
tolerate any Usher slander.
No, look, I
No.
bang with Usher, but I feel like because he asked the question. He said, "Is Usher wrong?"
No,
said
I got more to
he-
say about that.
I feel like
you got more?
he has something to do with it, but he's a performer, so he's gonna. That's his job to serenade. But I just feel like he do be knowing that these people be in relationships, and he be trying to test the girl to see if she gonna.
Wait a minute.
When
So-
you hit it,
hold
I
on.
got it next.
So actually, it's funny because I listened to the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne agrees with you because he said Usher told you don't bring your girl around me, true player for real.
Yeah, come on.
He said it in a song. But let me just say, I don't blame Usher because listen, I saw the video with KeKe Palmer and Usher. KeKe reached for the hug, and Usher just followed suit. He didn't.
KeKe is really wrong.
KeKe is the one
Very
that
wrong.
reached for the hug.
Super
If you
wrong.
watch it, okay, and then he hugged her back, and then she was all,
Is KeKe
she was
wrong?
she was excited. Hold on, let me just say this: when Usher was playing at the Roots picnic, I was there. I synced it. Jasmine, she backed it up on Usher because even I said, "Dang, she
wrong.
backing it up on Usher." I said, "Okay, Jasmine." Like she really was.
forgot she
she
had
was
Dave
trying to. Yeah, she
at
was.
home.
She thought they was in the basement, at a basement party or something like that.
And it seemed like Usher didn't even want to do it because, like, if you look at his face, he's kind of like
Yeah,
reserved.
He was
but yeah.
chilling.
So it's not Usher's fault. It's the woman.
I don't think
No,
so.
yeah, oh,
Look, hold
for
on,
sure,
hold on.
for sure. It's definitely the
But
woman.
if I put a face on, like, I don't want to do it, is that how I could get away with a woman backing it up into me?
So,
I mean,
what
that
way?
only
I just
happened.
make it look like I ain't
That only
want her to do it,
happened
right?
with Jazz. But
What
if
if
we're
you're-
talking
But
about
wait,
the residency,
if we talking about KeKe Palmer,
KeKe
though,
is so wrong.
KeKe is so wrong, and she gave the body language to Usher, like take me.
Like, take my soul
Take
right
me.
now.
Okay, now we're
Now,
going
let
far.
me say something.
No,
I
she
say
did it
something?
like take me. She like
All right,
No,
let me
Yes,
say
she
something.
did.
So basically, it was a lot of factors. So one is Usher. You know, a lot of girls, Usher could be, their fantasy. It's not somebody they may want to be with, but it's just like a
Right.
fantasy in their mind. So literally, when she was with Usher, it was a fantasy moment that she probably would, eventually, forget about. As far as, she's not going to continue to want to do that with Usher. So, basically, it was the outfit she had on.
There you go.
It was her birthday, or she was celebrating.
Come on,
She probably had a little alcohol in her. She probably was turned up. She was her girlfriend's. And she's KeKe Palmer. She's a celebrity. My thing is, she wants to, keep her celebrity going. And usually, how you keep it going is by you having controversial moments. Now, I'm not saying that she, planned that, but it just so happened that
She took advantage of it.
She took advantage of an opportunity. Now, the problem I have with what she did was, her response to her man being upset. Now, I'm not mad that she was upset that he blasted her on social media because she is a celebrity. So, it's a lot of consequences that comes with you, especially like a so-called, let's just call him a nobody for right now, because he's just not her celebrity status.
Right.
With her level of celebrity, he literally could have crucified her online. Where, having people think of her like a certain way that it may not be her thoughts. Because that's what social media does. It takes an idea and it spins it. Mm-hmm. So if he would have brought it to her privately, I think they would probably still be rocking out. But it was his insecurities, which that's her part. And that's a part of toxicity. If we get back to our topic, if she knows that he's that type of insecure, you dancing on a superstar. Usher, half naked, and your man is at home with your son, and he's going to see it. And if he doesn't see it live, somebody's going to send it to him.
And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. He
So-
found out. She found out the same way we all found out.
The problem is, what happens in Vegas is supposed to stay in Vegas, and
Oh,
it clearly did not stay in Vegas.
See, that's you saying that's promoting.
That's toxic, Shay.
That's toxic. Yeah.
But I didn't make it up. I didn't make it
All
up.
right, you
But
didn't
you-
make it
you
up,
stood
but
by it
come
'cause you
on.
said it.
What happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas.
the world.
Okay, so now I go out, get drunk, cheat on my girl, whatever, my wife, whatever.
Oh, that's now I know it.
now we saying
but-
what happened in Vegas? Stay in Vegas, right?
We would never know you did that.
So should I be able to do that then?
No,
No, you know what? I'll say
Especially as a Christian man. Should I?
no.
I mean, for fornication, though. Wait a minute.
As a Christian man, you should not cheat. As a man, in general,
Black men
let's
don't
take
cheat.
Christian out of it. You shouldn't cheat on anybody, no matter what religion you come from. As a person, as a human being, you
Right.
should be faithful if you decide to be and connect with that person, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, however your relationship status is. So my thing is, what Shay's just saying is, what KeKe did could be portrayed as cheating in a sense, but you have to know your own interpersonal relationships and what your partner can handle.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So therefore,
Yes.
she knows he deals with insecurities, and she knows that she's a celebrity. So the thing is, now she already has that type of status. So he probably already was insecure of just normal things she did, how she dressed, how she performed at shows. Now you take that on another level by being broadcast half naked with another big time celebrity. Boy was crushed.
She had her whole booty hole out too. Like if you seen the dress.
Yeah. All right.
I seen some of the dress.
And you know what I'm
Why
most
are
mad
you
at though?
there with her?
I'm most mad at the women that is condoning that and saying, well, KeKe, she not married, so she could do whatever we want. Do we really want to play that game? And then
But
call
the woman
call
will
the dude,
still slam the man for playing the same game.
if he went to Megan Thee Stallion's residency and Meg picked him out and she threw that dump truck back on him.
Magnes on him.
Magnes and KeKe had to find out on social media, millions of people sending that to her, she would be pissed off too. And she probably gonna tweet. And if not her, the average woman, they tweeting. They pissed off.
That's another very toxic problem in relationships as well. Get off the internet. Like, stop.
Yes.
Stop doing that. So, if anything, you know how to say 2 wrongs don't make a right? So, KeKe, she might have crossed the line and her behavior was inappropriate, especially like you said, you got to know the dynamics of your relationship. And some people, their dude might be like, have fun, you with your girls, just keep it above board, have fun, do you. But if that's not the nature of your relationship, then you crossed the line and you were inappropriate and you violated, and that was wrong on her part. But it's wrong on his part also to go on the internet and put your thoughts about what your girlfriend did on the internet when she's coming home or she's going to leave that show. You can talk to her on the phone. You can express that there. That's in the house stuff.
No,
That was wrong.
Can I
You
take
right.
that?
You right. You better than me though, Shay. because we going all out with it. You want to be toxic? I'll be toxic too. And I'm okay with sipping for KeKe Palmer any day. She can have her whole behind out any day because I love KeKe. But if I'm that dude and I'm taking care of this child, heck yeah, I'm blowing it up on IG, Twitter, Threads, any Tumblr. I'm hopping back on MySpace.
Right.
It's the accountability though.
I'm gonna
See,
tell the world.
women don't take accountability. Like all I heard was, oh, KeKe could do whatever she want. But just a couple weeks prior, we had the JT and Uzi incident.
Oh,
where
yes.
JT literally saw Uzi in a picture with Ice Spice,
Yeah.
and she threw her phone.
Yeah, she was wilding.
But what was all the girls saying? Oh, JT, oh yeah, see, I would have did the same thing. Oh, she crazy. Yeah, JT, get him. Where's the accountability in being wrong?
Yeah, they were saying he was disrespectful for
all he
taking
did was
that
take a picture.
Ice Spice, and they talking about Ice Spice might got the syndrome, Rob.
Yo.
Now wait a minute, Rob.
What?
Now, Rob.
Look,
What syndrome?
Rob.
What syndrome?
I don't know what syndrome
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about. Shay, I'm just gonna say this. I agree with you about, not posting on the internet, putting your whole relationship
Who's more
business on the internet. Hold on, because there's definitely that could have been handled at home for sure.
Yes.
Most successful relationships, they lasted because they're not posting everything on social media.
That's
Everything
that's
is
true.
not on the internet or what
Yeah,
they're doing.
Rob, you say that, but when I hop into a relationship, I'm hopping on every social media.
But
Man.
Y'all gotta tell me everything. I really don't care.
What is the use of that?
He's frauding.
Some
He's
of y'all like
frauding.
a little toxicity in your life, and you can't lie. I see my
No,
man
I don't
Dom.
like
He got
none of
that
that.
gray, man.
All right.
Listen,
Hold on.
I'm serious.
Hold
Some of
on,
y'all
hold
like
on,
the
hold on.
toxicity. It's fun.
I'm about to
It's
take
fun.
over. I'm about to take
That
over.
man knew what he was doing when he got with JT. And same thing, that
No,
man
he
knew
wasn't.
what he was
He
doing when
took
he
a
got with
picture.
KeKe.
He just took a pic. In Uzi's case, he literally just took a picture and she snapped because she thought they was. It's like over a picture. She ain't like how the picture looked.
Germ know he's frauding. He's not posting nothing. Look, I'll tell y'all this. When I was in that toxic relationship, every time we had a little disagreement, that girl used to post on Facebook something.
Sneak dissing.
Oh yeah,
I hate
she
that.
did them sneak dissing
I'm
for
a
sure.
sneak
I hate
disser too. We can sneak this all day on the book.
I don't got time.
Guys, good.
But how
talk,
is
like,
that?
I mean,
How is that helping?
And did not help at
It's
all.
not helping at all.
Listen.
Man,
I'm not
Go
condoning what
find
he's talking
somewhere.
about.
You gonna circle your armies. Am I right?
Nah.
You gonna get the
might have
armies to
said too
circle
much
around
saying that,
you
but-
or her.
See, I don't know what he talking about. Listen. The whole going back and forth on Facebook, the whole all that's doing too much. We don't got time. We tired. We don't got time for that. Like, just be thinking about that. I just got tired.
Yes.
But back to the whole conversation. It's for me the only thing was the accountability. Like KeKe really went out and like made shirts. Did y'all see that? Like
No.
she came out with a line.
She is literally.
She's like capitalizing off of it.
KeKe
What does it
is-
say?
She's running with this, and like you see the
Somebody look
videos. She literally just performing because it's funny because a kid that I used to go to church with years ago, he's on her dance team, and literally she got a whole dance team, musicians, and she's literally doing live shows, spewing toxicity about just relationships. Like, y'all didn't see that video?
No.
When she said, what was the lyrics? Swing.
Well, I don't need no man. My son gave me this ass.
Whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
What sounds weird, but like
my brother, wait a minute.
that's
No,
what
I'm
she
gonna
said.
hold you right there, right?
Crazy.
And I don't call people out for cursing on the show. But that statement right there was one of the wildest joints I've heard in my life. I had to leave the studio pronto immediately.
That's what she said. She
That's
said
what she's
that.
saying. The
What?
thing is, if you break that down,
Hey.
when women get pregnant, they do sometimes get some bubbles at
That-
certain
that-
places.
Yeah.
So her
Amen.
son probably did that to her, but it's just the context of now. Like the guy was saying that you're a terrible mother for showing your butt. Now she's
Don't
then
show.
saying my son gave it to me. And it's just like,
Whoa.
why
Like,
are
I
you
don't need
putting
no
two and two
man.
together? And now you're saying you don't need a man. It's like, and like
You coming out with merch.
a month ago, you had him on Father's Day, like shout outs. Like, this guy's a great guy. Don't kill his
And he's from
character.
Philly. He's from Philly,
My thing
too.
And he from Philly?
Like,
Yeah.
like our society is all about you make a mistake and you crucify cancel culture, right?
Yup.
So my thing is, even if he messed up, put her out there, they could have got over it.
Yeah.
By her continuing down the opposite path, which is like, you do it wrong, I'm gonna do it wrong. That's what's the problem. Her celebrity status will crush him. He has no pull when it comes to status.
Yeah.
So he can say what he wanted, and it's gonna be controversial because she's connected to it. But now, since she's coming at him, he has no shot. He's done.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even know if she can even go back to him. And it's a shame now another kid has to grow up in a toxic, broken home.
Yeah. I will
People
also
love that toxicity though.
I also will say, like, yeah, and we're talking about how almost like how the internet also feeds into it. I actually think that part of what's giving her like the gas to do that is the comments and is the things that people are saying. I mean, KeKe is definitely a really confident woman anyway, and she has a reason to be. She's very accomplished and she's very young to be so accomplished. But that a lot of times that's why you gotta check that. Like, you can let these people on the internet gas you, and next thing you know, your whole relationship that you were just so grateful for and so thankful for is being you tearing it apart because you just hype over whatever clout or whatever comments people say that really got you gassed. So. Right. And yeah, it's unfortunate because she was just like on The View and all these different shows celebrating her relationship and her baby and everything. And now it's just like, I don't know what the heck happened. I didn't know about the shirts.
Crazy.
I didn't know that.
All right, guys. So this is coming to time in our show. So we're at the end and we're going to let you guys promote whatever y'all need to promote.
Go ahead, Shay.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. So, thank you so much for just hanging out, and thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
We appreciate the platform and you guys just sharing that with us. Check us out, guys. You know, follow us at Suede.Lace on Instagram. Check out SuedeLace.com and click the events tab so you can see where we'll be at next. But I can kind of just tell you, August 5th, we actually have 2 gigs back to back. If you guys want to check us out in the Philadelphia area of the Black Oak Wine Festival, we are the featured band there. So you can go on our website, SuedeLace.com, click the link on the events tab, click events tab and click the link under that. And then that's when you can get your tickets to the festival. It's going to be better than the Polo Classic, the one that they have where it's like
we're
real
gonna
fly.
have to come out,
We're
Germ.
gonna bring that to Philly. And Black Oak Wine Fest is a black-owned wine club, so we want to support our black businesses. And then also right after that, if you're in the Downingtown area, at 7 p.m. we're going to be in the Downingtown area at Leone's Pizza. Completely free show, family-friendly venue, so check us out. That's in Downingtown. I think it's 116 Wallace Avenue. So again, that's on our website, so be sure to check us out there and follow us so you can stay linked in to what it is that we're doing and where we'll be at next.
Facts.
Wow. Super excited. Dom, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that. And also, we're going to be really blowing up our Instagram. I just set up a nice new makeshift studio in my home. So be looking forward to some new Suede Lace content coming up. We're going to be in the stew cooking some originals too. So
What?
stay tuned.
Hey, original finally.
Originals?
You gonna get our tune for podcast that I asked for?
0 out of
Oh.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Hey, listen, super exciting episode. So glad. If you have not checked out this band, I'm telling you, super great band. R&B, jazz, soul, all that type of
Hip
stuff.
hop.
Hip hop. They do
Mix it all.
They do such a good job. Thank y'all so much for coming on. My name is Germ Griffin. Of course, you can follow me at Germ.Griffin on Instagram, at GermTwix on Twitter.
All right. This has been a great episode. I am so thankful for you guys. Y'all are a great band. Please check them out. They are amazing. Come to their show. They are amazing.
Yes,
They
please
are
do.
the bomb. Now,
Pull up, ho.
follow us on Instagram, WC_pod. Follow us on Twitter, WC_pod. The Word Controversy Podcast on Facebook, WC_pod on YouTube, and Word Controversy Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, anywhere you can find a podcast.
Pornhub.
Yo, you dropped.
And why do you mess up thing like that?
That's it, y'all.
Sorry about that.